bearing her to boot it away. Parker has to retreat all the way inside his 5, and he catches it. Makes a beeline past the 20. He's got some open space. Past the 40. Gets past the punter. Inside the 40. Parker Washington is going to go all the way for a touchdown as he does the Nestea plunge into the end zone.
It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in New England. I wish I could say the same about old England. Folks, the Patriots went overseas to take on the 1-5 Jaguars. However you pronounce it, Jaguars, I don't care. And now one of these teams has 2 wins, and it is not your Patriots. The Pats fall to 1-6, and you can't underestimate just how bad this team is. Now, look, this is a rebuild. They're not expected to be good. But Drake is showing some signs. He is showing some things out there that are making me excited. It's just the team around him is not that good. There are sparks, there are moments, but when you score 16 points, it's just not good enough. I think the call playing was lackluster. I think too many running plays when you're down. I don't care what anyone says, I didn't like them going for 2 to try to cut it to 8, because at that point, to try to cut it to 7, because if you went for the extra point and got that, then it would be an 8-point game, and now it's a 1-score game. You miss it, now it's a 2-score game. Now, mind you, okay, you'll say, well, if you miss it the next time, it's still a 2-score game. Okay, but that second score, you don't even have that second score. You never got that second score, so you'll never find out. It could have been a 1-score game when they got the ball back. It wasn't. Not that it mattered. The defense, it seems like you could run all over this team. I know there are a bunch of guys out, but I don't have a lot of confidence with the coaching staff coaching these players up. Is it a rebuild for the coaching staff as well? I mean, it's a rebuild, and yet you're starting with a whole new, a lot of these guys first year doing a lot of these things. And here we are, 1-6. There was that one huge play that Lawrence made. Perfect pass. And really, Gonzalez was right there. I mean, maybe if he had an extra step, he could have turned around and put his hand up. But it was like blanket coverage, almost as good as it could possibly be. It's a great pass, a great catch. You couldn't really do much about that. They made a 4th down stop. That was pretty good. But for the most part, it was 25 points up until that last drive. It felt like they'd given up much more than that. That punt return was just a backbreaker. It just really, you're up 10-0. Remember, this team was up 10-0. And from that point on, they were outscored 32-6. Yeah, that's saying something for the offense, but I feel like it's more of a detriment to the defense. And also, I guess Polk got injured, and I don't like to see anyone get injured. But I'm starting to think maybe we stop targeting him. There are a few balls that better hands, and did one of the announcers, was it Chris Rose, say he talks about he has the best hands in the league. Well, isn't part of having good hands being able to fight for the ball or hold on to the ball if you get hit? Yeah, he got hit in one of those plays. There were hands in there in another play, but better hands for the receiver he'd still have the ball. He'd hold on to the ball. He's the guy who fell during the 2-point conversion. Fell. The pass went to him, and it wasn't complete. It looked like it would have worked. Even though I was against it, even though I didn't like it, it looks like it would have worked if Polk didn't fall. But he fell. A couple weeks ago, he didn't get his feet down. Okay, he just thought he did. He didn't even know the rules. Okay, I didn't either, but I'm not in the NFL. I loved getting up early. To be honest with you, I woke up very early. My dog looked at me and said, let's sleep a little more. I said, that's great. Went grocery shopping bright and early. Took my dog for a walk. I mean, I got stuff done before 9:15 and was ready with breakfast, with an iced coffee for the game. That part was great. I had a friend, he's like, whoa, why would you I can't even watch them. I'm like, look, dude, you get once a week to enjoy a football game. Whether they win or lose, you're still sitting and watching football. And I enjoy that. It's relaxing, even though you're screaming at the screen. It's still enjoyable, even though your team is, in shambles. It was still nice to be able to watch football at 9:30 in the morning and root for your team, even though there wasn't a great deal to be happy about when all is said and done. Drake Maye looks like the real deal. Little better O-line. A receiver who doesn't fall down, and maybe a little better receiver. Draft an O-line guy, draft a receiver. I understand. It's not about this year. It's about the future. But every game is the future from the previous game. So I like to see him improving upon things. He made a few mistakes out there. He got away with a few things. Those are the things I chalk up to rookie jitters and just lack of experience. And you're going to see those things. I feel like you're going to expect those things. Mind you, if he was playing on week 1, maybe by week 7, some of those things would have been worked out. But if he wasn't ready, he wasn't ready. It's not about these 7 games. It's about the next 7 to 10 years, hopefully. But I felt that way with the previous quarterback, and that just kind of went. So what I like to see is things building, and I mean, it's only been 2 games, but I feel like I'm seeing some things building with the offense. The defense, not so much, but it is beautiful out. So I can't complain about that. I mean, it's Sunday, so I have to go back to work tomorrow. But it's so nice out, I think I'm going to take my dog to the beach. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. It's weird because it feels like it should be 4 o'clock, but it's not. It's just like, okay, time for the next games to start. All I can root for now is for the Jets to lose, just because that's fun as a Patriots fan. As a depressed Patriots fan, again, no one's going to feel sorry for the Pats. I don't feel sorry for me, and I don't feel bad. It's like, look, they're not good. Hopefully they'll turn into something good. But, it's not like I've been having decades and decades of misery. So, really, it just feels different. It is different. And you're kind of rooting for different things. You're rooting for new things. I just, I don't know. That's all I got. 32-16. And then next week they go to the Jets. I mean, again, the Jets are probably going to tear them apart. At least, they'll just run the ball up this team's ass. It's not going to be that hard. It's probably going to be 1-7. They won that first game, and Kraft's like, oh, I'm very excited. I'm going to be expecting things now. Well, Bob, how are you feeling now? If you're expecting things this year, Bob, maybe just enjoy the time married to your granddaughter, and be happy for that, because right now your team stinks. And does that mean that ticket sales are going to go down a little bit? I don't know. I'm not sure. I just found out I'm going to a Celtics game. That I'm excited about. But would I go to a Patriots game right now? Would I pay for a Patriots ticket right now? The answer is no. But again, no, I paid to go to Mac, and I've paid to go to obviously you pay to go see Tom. Would I pay to go see this team now? No. Would I go to the game for free? Yeah, I'd still go to the game for free, but I'm not paying for a ticket. Not in this climate. That's it. I'm done. As you can see, it's nice out. I mean, dude, we're closing in on Halloween, and we're getting like like an extra little summer here, the end of October. I might be wearing shorts tomorrow. I'm not wearing shorts right now. I'm not going to show you what I'm wearing. Leave that to the imagination. But yeah, you're probably already gone. Listen, you can find me on Twitter at Mikey_C, the Patriots podcast on Twitter at Patriots_podcast. This is Patriots Afterthoughts, available at fansnotexperts.com and the Fans Not Experts YouTube channel, which you might be watching this at right now. Probably not. I'm going to guess the only person watching this right now is me. Hi, me. Good to see you, me. All right, that's it. I'm done. We're on to the Jets. 1-6. 1-6. Go Pats.
Fans Not Experts.